Alright, so I just woke up and turns out it's cloudy today. Which is not a great sign. At least it's not raining or snowing yet. But I think it's actually not that cold either, which is surprising. Maybe 45 degrees, which is quite warm for me. I think now I'm just gonna have a bowl of cereal or Pop-Tarts, an easy breakfast. I have a lot of driving to do today. Kind of an easy day, not too much hiking. Alright, just want to make a little video about this little USB thing I got. It's pretty cool. As you can see, it's 128 gigabytes. It's pretty small for how much size it has. But I highly recommend this for road trips like this, especially if you want to do a lot of videoing or photos on your phone, because this side can connect to my phone. I believe they do make them for Apples as well with the lightning cable, but then the other side is USB. So in this thing I have a couple folders, like one music, one pictures, and videos, and what other stuff, so I can offload everything from my phone onto here, all my videos that I've been taking and photos. But also I have all my music on here sorted into different folders, acting like playlists. And on my thing here, I can just sort of plug it in. My stereo will read it. And so since I have all my music on there, I can just sort through whatever playlist I want to play and play it. I will hold a lot more music than I want to have on my phone, because that just takes up space that I would like to have for videos and photos. I got that one on Amazon. Alright, I got my breakfast here. Cereal and milk, Pop-Tarts. Gonna have a donut, some lighter fluid. Just kidding. So this is just outside of that campsite I was going to go to. So this is on my way out of where I was camping, and there's this old Star Ranch, like abandoned building. It's pretty cool looking. Wow. Kinda cool. A little abandoned thing. You know, oftentimes I always see in abandoned places, they always have this arched something like built into the side of a hill, or like lowered into the ground. Some weird building technique back then. Now I'm gonna be headed out to wherever my next destination is. I'll have to look at my map, see what's next. Turns out the road is no longer paved, but I think we're still gonna get some decent speed on this road. Maybe do a little bit of drifting, maybe not. We'll see. Anyways. Would you look at that? We are entering Capitol Reef National Park. Screw park information. We don't need park information. We're literally just passing through Capitol Reef, towards the south end of Capitol Reef. Wow, look at that red rock up there. It looks like red soil. It's just bizarre. Looks like everything like tilted sideways. Someone took some mountains and placed them at an angle. Kind of what it looks like to me. Alright, so coming up where the road splits, I believe we are going left. I'm going to check my maps here really quick. Yep, go left. So you could, I guess, go up to the Capitol Reef Visitor Center from here. It's 48 miles away. But we are going to Boulder or Escalante, whatever. And we are taking this route. Alright, we're not to the viewpoint yet, but there's this cool arch, sort of, up that way. Beginning of this road did say 4-wheel drive. So, and it's only about 3 miles long. I'm gonna see how far I can make it without getting stuck, hopefully, and maybe I'll hike the rest of the way depending on how far I get. So I'm gonna register here, whatever this is, and see how far I can get. Alright, so we're up at the top, or the end of this road, and it's definitely doable with some clearance and 2-wheel drive. With no diff or anything, or diff lock, I should say. And I should add, I'm doing this when it's completely dry, so I'm not sure what it would be like when it's wet. But I'll say, you probably don't need as much clearance as me. Because there's this Subaru, what is this, Forester up here. Doesn't have nearly as much clearance as I do, but it's up here. So it's definitely doable with... He might have 4-wheel drive though, I don't know. Because almost the whole trail you're just going up through this wash. I think it's a short hike up to the viewpoint, but I'll see you guys up there. Alright, we made it. And man, this is cool. Literally looks like, I don't know, something man-made or a giant carved something in the earth. Just so bizarre. Get that coloring. There we go. Wow. I haven't seen anyone else. So I don't know where those people of that Subaru went. But this is pretty dope. Wow. I think we started off down that way, in that canyon. I don't know if you can see those dirt roads down there, but somewhere there is where we split off to go up the Burr Trail switchbacks. The only sand up here is that crow. And me. A little bit of wind. Wow, this is just beautiful. Really short hike. Just gotta make sure you follow the cairns, the little stacks of rock. Alright. Driving down, I don't actually know what road. I think it's named Mule Canyon Twisties or something like that. It's where you get to Strike Canyon overlook. Just showing an overview of the road. Ooh. Lots of suspension drop right there. Now, I did make it up two-wheel drive, no diff, and not pretty much factory suspension. I got a leveling kit on my Toyota Tundra, but that's it. Only raised up the front a little bit, so definitely recommend some clearance. And if you have four-wheel drive, I would recommend it, but I do not have four-wheel drive, but I still made it up. So I'll show you guys pretty much the whole way down. Show you the hardest parts. Some of them, the tires will be going up some decent rocks and hidden stuff like that. Other parts are pretty level, like this part in front of me. I think I came up on the right side here, and I'm gonna go this side this time because I remember that side there was some pretty intense holes that I might get enough frame flex to loosen or raise the tire up, or suspension flex I should say. See right here, I don't know if you can really see that, but some pretty gnarly steep parts there, so I'm going on this side, which requires some bigger rocks to go over, but doesn't require that big drop in suspension. My truck, two-wheel drive, no diff locks, still made it when it was dry. Can't say anything for when it's wet. So that is how much clearance I have. I saw that Subaru up there with probably half that clearance. So if you really know your car, I'm sure you can make it with a car like that, and you probably won't care about banging it up a little bit. I would imagine some of the spots would be pretty hard to do without some decent clearance. See that sign? It says four-wheel drive, but clearly I made it without it. That is the Upper Muley Twist Canyon Road. So very interesting here. I just got onto the paved road. Back there it's dirt. And we're leaving Capitol Reef National Park. So it just seems like they don't want to pave inside the park, which is interesting. It looks like we're actually entering Grand Staircase National Monument, which is interesting. I didn't know they were directly next to each other. pretty cool. $30. Go and double that.